As you can see, as always, anytime these kids, especially little girls, they're gonna create disturbing thoughts. Those are pedophilia centric thoughts. I believe that some of those profile on those dating apps, you see mothers with their children or something. I think some of them are purposely showing their kids so they can do this pedophilia tormenting. It's so disgusting, especially when it comes to little girls. They have these things where they try to say no, but little girls is real, maybe little boys is fake, is what we create. It's so disgusting, right? They've been doing this pedophilia ways of tormenting people and try to sound fierce about it. One thing you're gonna listen is, after I'm done talking, listen to these testimonies showing that they have a pattern of using pedophilia as a tormenting tactic. It's still disgusting. And then they have this back and forth in my brain where they try to make me subscribe to no, little girls is real, little boy, it's just disgusting. And even going to my memories, implant the same stimulation I'm experiencing today when I look at little girls or any kids, and they stimulate me toward this memory, adding stimulations, create falsified version of memories. Now, I'm talking to people who've been doing the foulest things, including pedophilia type of tormenting. They use these childlike people. They think, in my mind, they're like, we're going to do this and that. I don't care what you're going to do to me. I'd rather die like this. There's dignity in my death. You work for pedos. You do the pedophilia type of torture. Now, there's a reason why they talk in this way. They don't get to be seen. If you see who is talking to me, everything will come to a clear. These people are not the most impressive individuals. In this moment, they have a way to try to block out reality and try to sound fierce. It's already for sure validated that you do the pedophilia type of torture, right? They absolutely do pedophilia torture. Those words are not words that I made up. This is a word. This is a term that was said by others. As I'm saying, that's no, this is our torture. Because we're different from the group of people who torture women and children and do the pedophilia type of torture. No, they do the pedophilia type of torture. They're going to torture me, just like they torture women. They're trying to paint themselves and move away from the fact that there's already validation that they've done pedophilia things to people. They do this pedophilia type of torture. Right now, they try to counter it. And they call it being at war. Countering the fact that they do pedophilia type of torture is war. That's why, I know that they're going to get reimbursed. They just escape from reality. Reality is going to come to them. Now, me, I'm a done, it's over. I'm a target individual. Whatever's going to happen to me is going to happen to me. It's like you're just a civilian in this program led by the government. The government is going to destroy a civilian anytime. They use these bottom feeders that then find these civilians, bottom feeders contracted by the government. They now feel special, right? No other moment they ever feel this empowered in their life. Especially some of those people that you hear them talk. He's like, this trash are just really the bottom. They will never have this level of, a lot of them, they're not empowered individuals. A lot of them. They will never have this sense of empowerment. So you hear them try to talk like that, our torture. You see who's talking, it's like, oh my goodness. Yes, I'm going to be tortured like you torture women and children, but I don't understand who's really torturing me. You understand? I really see them for what they are. Now, these disgusting things that you see, to me, it's disgusting. It's not disgusting. A little girl, beautiful little girl, good for her. Adorable little baby. You know the nasty thoughts they make me imagine? It's so disgusting. They make me imagine so... I can't even explain it. It's so disgusting. But it's very disturbing. Making me imagine, the worst disgusting things. And try to say that, no, we matched it to you as a child. It's so disgusting. I felt disgusting feelings. But that's what they do. That's the nasty stuff they do. And they're like, no, but it's you when you're... And they try to make me think of a kid. Think of me when I was a child. No, I did something stupid to myself as a kid. Now, this feeling I'm feeling, they try to make me feel this feeling as if I was feeling like that when I was a kid. It is absolutely disgusting. To me as a 30-some-year-old man, to try to make me accept these stimulations and then make me think this is you when you were a kid, and they just resurface what I feel what I used to feel when I was a kid. Do you understand how delusional and almost on the spectrum it is? These people renowned with the pedophilia type of torture want me to subscribe to this as me as that age. Now listen to these testimonies that you heard before. I just purposely do this over and over and again because you gotta understand these people have done these pedophilia things to others, and for me they want me to be like, no, that was you when you were a child. I've made videos like that many times, and I'll continuously do that because I want to continuously put it front. Like as they escape, you're gonna have to dumb yourself down more and more and more and more and more. And now they call it being at war, because being at war makes them think that because we are at war we can be this illogical. No, you're not at war. I'm a subject in this human experimentation. I'm a subject that was being tormented and tortured in psychologically and physically. And obviously, you want me to subscribe to these things. You guys forced me to experience these disgusting things. You're trying to say that, oh, we matched it to you around that age. But with you, we're not doing the pedophilia type of torture that you're going to hear from other testimonies. It's you. We matched it. We mapped it to you as a kid. We're not doing this pedophilia type of torture. And they use these childlike individuals. They use these losers that, see me breaking down and I guess decaying because of the radiation, directed energy that is, this technology, this weaponry the government has been developing. And you hear this trash. Losers who are doing their best to get you to accept these things. They're going to use torture for sure. But when they do these gaslighting methods of try to look at me in certain ways, look at me as like, oh, that's you, oh, we caught you. It's like, no, you caught what they do to me. And you know that there's everybody around you are very much aware. They're like, oh no, you like little girls. You're like, no, you do nasty things toward little girls, even little boys. But I have a picture of me with not too long ago with a little boy on my shoulders, and so this kind of like it's not gonna look right? And so when you do that to little girls, it's even like there's no way they even manipulate my memories when there's like little girls around me to give me stimulations of all sorts. It's disgusting. Oh, right now they're doing so much nastiness, countering my memories by implanting this nasty stimulation and then try to make me think it's me when I was a kid. Of course I know it's what they forced me to have, right? And they try to disorient me as I'm aware that this is them forcing me to experience this. I'll be like, oh, you're dying, stop thinking about it, or you're dying, boxing these thoughts. It's very systematic, it's very manipulative, and this is what they do. It's their job. These people who might even be dying, maybe not dying per se, but let's just say they're not the healthiest individuals. I doubt that these people doing this 24/7 live a healthy life. You can't live what you do. Doing this in this, I know it's not draining in the sense that you just sit there and just speak and have this V2K go through, it's not something that takes a lot, right? But I'm sure it's not healthy. Now, I'd rather be dying than let them live their fantasy. Now, look at this picture of this little girl. They cover the face. This is on Tinder. That's a profile picture of like a Tinder profile picture. Just a baby of a little girl. You know what they're trying to do? Who would put that as a Tinder profile picture? Do you understand how disgusting this slow life is? So you're trying to have your child seen this way so they can do the stimulation. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. This is a trash human being. Disgusting. These people, and then talk about, no, you pay for what you did as a kid. These people torture children and force you to have disgusting stimulations toward children. Low life, nasty pedophiles like, oh no, we just caught you. You know that I know that you do the pedophilia type of torture. You torture people using this tormenting psychological disturbingness and try to make them subscribe to it. That's why I make the same videos over and over. I want this to be said a million times so they can never ever escape. And they're like, no, little girl, and they have this battle in my brain, oh, little girls is real or whatever. You're making me experience this nastiness toward little girls and little boys, but little girls even worse. And then they try to tell, no, I little girls. They lyricists, things like that. I'm not even trying to be comical. Girls. To all my target individuals, listen, understand that this nasty manipulation is what they've been doing. And of course, they know that's what they do. Just be strong and understand that regardless of what's going to happen to you, for me, I know it's going to be bad, right? They have humiliated these people. They've been trying to create this facade, and now they're going to rely on torture to make them feel like they've been validated. To all my target individuals, stay strong and know that justice will be done for the nasty, disturbing manipulations and torment and torture they've been doing, not only to you, but to so many others, including kids.
Every day has been a miracle of survival. I also experience what is referred to as malodorance. This is the alteration of the smell sensation, so that I am often made to smell various things, including smoke, burning, dirty diaper, or baby powder, which they sometimes combine with the pedophilia type of torture, including the threat of planted dreams. So often see highly disturbing pornographic images and videos, including highly disturbing pedophilia type of images and videos when I close my eyes. V2K, or voice to skull. This involves the projection of voices, noises, and music directly into my mind to communicate with me in real time and at the speed of thought. And it also includes the manipulation of thoughts, emotions, and perceptions in the person's mind. Additionally, the targeting is all highly perverted and sexual, as well as destructive.
In my life, it's somebody trying to end who I am as a person. It's somebody trying to take over my mind, putting thoughts of pedophiles. Like this disgusting thing. You saw where I was going with that first word. Disgusting things that I don't even want to talk about because it makes me sick. I don't even like those words in my mind. But it is what it is. So I have no choice now but to acknowledge that there are people in my surroundings or whatever they're doing. I don't know how they do it. I don't care. I don't know if it's through weapons. I don't know. I don't care.
Targets are forced to view child pornography in their minds.
But this time they are aiming in the use. They'll never take my will, ASS, so just to show them that I meant what I said, I kept playing with my dog, and even though that attacks continue, I don't let them get me. Today they continue with the programming of perversion, but this time they are aiming in the use. A people, better said young people, also children and homosexuals.
So you hear this, you heard it many times, and I will continuously bring that up. It's obvious that they've done pedophilia and they do pedophilia type of tormenting. Matter of fact, as I was putting this picture together, the way they were trying to make me look at this little girl with the covered face it was disgusting. They even tried to make me look at this kid's butt. It's so disgusting. Trying to make me look at this kid the way I would look at a woman. It's nasty. It's so disgusting. But that's what they do. I'm like, are you serious? Like, I'm looking, it's like, are you seriously think that I'm going to subscribe the way you make me look at these kids? Is it disgusting? And somebody goes and throw the trash, gaslighting methods to try to make you subscribe to these things. You're delusional. Now, they go and whisper different ways they're going to castrate you. It's like, yes, I'd rather get castrated. And I probably will walk to it. They want the theater of me like, no, it's like, let's go. It'll be the pain I never, like whatever I'm going to go through. I know you're going to try to paint an image that you guys are just like so like mad and just so severely torturing. No, you're doing horrible things to children, which I'll make a video specific to the torture you do to children. But in the meantime, in regard to the psychological manipulation, it's so disgusting. It was so nasty. And they are trying to like force me to think if I was a kid. It's like, it's whatever manipulations try to get you to look at this in this disturbing sexual way, which is what they've been doing since day one. It's disgusting. But now what I do, instead of just blocking it, just run away from it, I take a picture of it, put that on YouTube and like, listen, this is why they want me to look at this baby. I know it's not me. I will never subscribe to this thing. However, they try to talk about me matching it to when I was a kid. I was like, no, you have to do things to my brain to look at this kid in these nasty ways. You have to do things. You have to manipulate me to look at children in these ways. I cannot function naturally. You are making me look at these kids and then try to, in these disturbing ways, and then try to make me think that's how you look at when you're a child. Never. I will never let them live this fantasy. Look at me there. They're saying that the way I will look at a kid at that age is how I will look at this. What I'm experiencing. They're resurfacing that now. To all my target individuals, whatever is going to happen to me, this is why I'm telling what's happening. I'm testifying when I can. So whatever I say, when I'm no longer there, can be seen by others who are being tormented in different fashion by this trash. They torment you in these peripheral ways and want you to subscribe to it. Be strong and understand that you're not alone. This is not something they do to you only, but to many others. Validations beyond validations have been provided. So for these people who do these things and try to get you to accept these things, they are the trash and they are seen properly for what they are. They tell me of all these horrible things to think that that's going to make me subscribe to it. Do you think I'm going to listen to that? It's like, no. You know what? You mapped it to me when I was a kid. To all my target individuals, stay strong and know that justice will be done.